Good day each and everyone. I am Javelin M. Santa and I will discuss about biodiversity and its functional. First, what is biodiversity? Biodiversity is the variety of animals and plants found on this planet, including the geographic locations they are found in. And in biodiversity, there are four types of it, like genetic, species, ecological, and functional. And I'll discuss about functional. What is functional biodiversity? Functional biodiversity, the way species behave, obtain food, and use the natural resources of an ecosystem is known as functional diversity. In general, a species-rich ecosystem is presumed to have high functional diversity because there are many species with many different behaviors. Understanding an ecosystem's functional diversity can be useful to ecologists trying to conserve or restore damaged it, because knowing the behaviors and growth of species can point to gaps in a food cycle or ecological niches that are lacking species. And is that type of biodiversity which is the study of different types of chemical processes of species for their survival on the land. These processes include such as energy flow and cycling of matter or etc. Here is the example picture. These are a large variety of functions being performed by nature for the diversity. Each function has its own importance, and the deadline of any of these functions can lead to imbalance of the biodiversity as well as the ecosystems. One of the simplest measures of functional biodiversity is the variety of feeding strategies used by organisms within an ecosystem. For example, shredders tear up leaves, twigs, and other large material that falls into the stream into smaller pieces. So this is the example picture. And here is the example video about functional biodiversity.
All around the world, humans are leaving their mark on the planet. Today, the global population is estimated at 7.3 billion and counting. As this number continues to grow, so does the toll on the environment. It's now at the stage that our influence on the environment is so large that it's pushed our world towards a state of mass extinction. There's been only 5 mass extinctions in Earth's history, and all are associated with volcanic eruptions and asteroid collisions that have had a worldwide impact. Unlike these events, there's no natural disaster behind the 6th mass extinction. Instead, it's driven purely by the human population. Human activities like habitat destruction, overexploitation, and climate change are the leading issues causing biodiversity to decline. Experts are estimating that a large range of species and ecosystems have been and are likely to be affected across the world in the future. In the past 5 mass extinction events, over 75% of all species were lost each time. It's expected that if conservation efforts aren't stepped up, a similar scenario could unfold. So what should we conserve? And how do we reduce the impacts humans are having on the environment? When it comes to ecosystem health, research has shown it's not about the number of species we conserve, but which species we conserve. All species play a different and unique role in the habitat they live in, and have different contributions towards ecosystem functioning. Some species are more important than others in the contribution they make. This is where the idea of keystone species comes from. Keystones have a unique and very important role in the environment that is critical in ensuring the ecosystem continues to function and be productive. While not every species is a keystone, each species belongs to a different need to focus on conserving these functionally important species. However, ecosystems that become disturbed by human activities often lose functional diversity. This is seen in agricultural systems, timber plantations, and polluted environments. Wherever humans have left a mark on the landscape, ecosystems that have lost functional diversity don't run the same way and are vulnerable to invasion by exotic species and possibly even to ecosystem collapse. The Great Barrier Reef is one of the most highly diverse ecosystems in the world, although there are only a few key species that are irreplaceable in the function they provide. This includes the parrotfish that tend to the reef by grazing on algae. No other species is able to prevent algae from smothering the reef and killing corals. Parrotfish are truly keystone species within these systems. Although hunting has jeopardized the persistence of parrotfish, populations are being overfished, and this is threatening not only parrotfish, but all the species that rely and live on the reef. While conservation efforts for the Great Barrier Reef exist, they are not extensive, with only a third of the reef protected from fishing. Parrotfish are an attractive target for spearfishers, and given the importance of parrotfish, more protection seems warranted. Conservation programs that focused on reinforcing the protection of the species could help to protect the system from collapsing. By approaching conservation issues by focusing on keystone species, a more comprehensive and effective approach can be given to protecting ecosystems. Offering protection to highly diverse systems also pays dividends. Australia's Great Barrier Reef and tropical rainforests are major tourist attractions and also contain species that are important for medical research. Saving functional diversity is therefore also beneficial for society and our economy.
That's all for today. Thank you.